Hey guys, got a match for you today on the official Pokemon client, and I am sorry, I'm breaking my rule of going good deck, bad deck, good deck, bad deck, and jumping to another good deck. This is the Chandy Beach deck, running without Tropical Beach because I can't get Tropical Beach online. I have seen the card, but I have no idea how to get it. I do have one English Tropical Beach in real life, and I do want to get another one, but they are so expensive. And this deck is so fun to play. I absolutely love it. Abusing Vanilux's Slippery Souls to basically place counters wherever you want. It's an awesome deck. And I'm facing up against the Ray Eels deck. The reason why I'm putting it online is because this is a good match. I thought I was going to lose really early on. I was then about to press cancel on the recording and quit the match, but you know, I thought I'm not a scrub, I'm going to stick through it. And yeah, it turned out to be a pretty cool match. So hope you guys enjoy it, and next video I promise to use a bad deck. So yeah, let's go into the match. I have played a few games with this deck. As you can see, I've played 4 and 1-4, and I promise to get some decent matches with this against the best decks in format. But like I say, this match really needed to be put online. So I'm not going to speed it up because I don't want to have to rush through what's going on because it's quite complex at times. So I put on my Litwick promo, and I decided to bench the other one. And I was thinking, after I did, I was like, why did I do that? Like, I've got 2 PCOMs, I could have PCOM'd it away and got something that I needed, and I was like, shit, and he's got a Rayquaza EX active on his bench, and I'm not going first. So this is going to be bad. It's going to be bad quick. And he benches another Rayquaza, so I was like, oh shit, man. And he puts the Fire Energy, and that's never what you want to see first, the Fire Energies, because obviously Rayquaza works on discarding energies. And he'd done Celestial Roar and got a Lightning Energy and discarded a Dynamo and something else. So all I can do is end turn and let Dragon Burst. You discard either all the fires or all the lightnings. It does that much, 60 damage times the number of energies discarded this way. So this Litwick active, all he's got to do is discard that one lightning energy, and that's gone. And there we go. So I'm now running on a clock. All he's got to do is attach one more lightning energy on his turn, and he's won. And I draw into a rare candy. So I was like, right, this is where I was like, all he's got to do is put one energy on his Pokemon, and that's the end. So I passed the turn, fearing for the worst. And he plays Pokedex, which I thought was a kind of cool idea if you're playing like Quad Rayquaza. Allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. So if you do Celestial Roar, you know, you can guarantee, well, that you're not going to get rid of kind of like bit damage limitation. And he puts the lightning on his Rayquaza, all he's got to do is attack, and that's the end. That is game. But look, he Celestial Roars and puts all that energy on. So I was like, are you giving me a lifeline, bro? Well, I am not going to, you know, extend that that hand of whatever, you know, that nicety. I'm going to try and win this. So I'm going to play the PCOM and put back that save life because I'm going to need something with a decent amount of HP. And I decided to get out my Darkrai. Now he has got enough energies to one-shot this because he has got, you know, the 3 lightning energies, but we're still past the turn, and just hope, pray to God, he hasn't got a Pokemon catcher. Or at the same time, I do run 2 Darkrai, so this is kind of like I'm baiting him. Come on, take out the Darkrai, and that'll allow me to maybe somehow get some shit together. So yeah, he catches forward it, and I kind of figured that was what was going to happen. But I do run 2 Darkrai in the deck, and I know the other one wasn't prized. So he's just going to do 180 damage and knock that out. He still hasn't played any form of support, so he's now got a 5, well, he did have a 4 card, and I know he's going to get 2 prizes. So he's probably potentially got an energy there. So we get an N. So that's going to really help because he has gone 3 prizes in the lead, and that's going to slow him down. And then finally, yes, we're finally getting the ball rolling after being 3 prizes down. So we're going to attach an energy onto our Litwick, and we can also get back those 2 guys because, you know, I need them. And are we going to play the level ball, or are we going to wait next turn? What are we going to do? Do I play the level ball? Because I could level ball for a Lamp End and then force a switch out of him. So no, we call for family, and from the call for family, we're going to get probably Darkrai, I'd imagine. Yeah, we're going to get Darkrai. So I don't really have to play the Super Rod at that point, but looks like I was just kind of panicking. So now we're starting to get a bit of play, and he puts down a Lightning Energy. So yeah, he's going to be able to knock out this Litwick and get himself another prize and go 4 prizes in the lead. So I really do need to get the ball running. I haven't got support, so again, it's looking bad. He Junipers and gets himself the Sky Arrow Bridge. That's also going to help him to retreat in case he needs to, but he hasn't got any Eels on the bench yet, so only Dynamo. So all those lightning he's been discarding are gone. But here we go, he plays Super Rod, he gets back to Fire, a Lightning and a Dynamo. So he's looking to try and get the Eel engine set up on his bench, so all these energies that he's discarding, he can, you know, obviously keep on his, get back and get back on his Pokemon. So he's going to knock that Litwick out, and there we go. That drops him down to only 2 prizes needed. And this is not particularly brilliant what I have. So we're going to level ball, and I could get a Lampent here, but this is where this moment here is also very key to me coming back. So I'm going to get out, if I remember correctly, the Sableye. I was thinking, do I get out the Lampent? Because what I could do is I could always, you know, attach the energy and force a switch, but he could just Sky Bridge anyway, so it's not that really, that doesn't really matter. So we're going to look at our discard pile and see if there's anything worth junk hunting for. And we're going to retreat for free, because obviously the Sky Bridge gives us free retreat, and we're going to attack, and we're going to junk hunt. And from the junk hunt, we're going to get ourselves back a level ball and a Peacock. So next turn we can level ball for a Pokemon, put it back into our deck with Peacock, and rare candy into our Chandelure, and hopefully that'll give us a bit more leeway. So okay, maybe it's not this turn, maybe it's next turn with the key moment happens. So anyway, it's his turn. All he's got to do really is attach a lightning energy onto his Rayquaza, and he can discard all those fires, and he can knock out my Mewtwo. You know my Mewtwo? What was about? There's like a Mewtwo on the field. Knock out my Darkrai and win. But he attaches the lightning energy and then and passes. Or maybe that was a Celestial Roar. I don't know. Anyway, so we draw into a Skylar, which is fantastic. That is literally going to give us another lifeline as well. So we're going to do what I said, Peacock, level ball, Peacom, and get ourselves a Chandelure. Then we can now evolve Chandelure. So we have got something that can do stuff and things. And from the Skylar, please, for the love of God, get a Juniper, or do I get an N? Actually, an N would be better than Juniper, because that would obviously knock his hand back down to 2. And from what we can look at, he's got 3 fire energies, and he can do 180 damage if he chooses to, but we go for the Confuse Ray. And now this is the key moment. This is the key moment. We flip the head, so we have confused him. So when he attacks, he has to flip a coin, and if he gets tails, he will hurt himself, and that will buy me an extra turn. And that could be crucial in turning this match around, because it's looking very bad. He's got a Rayquaza with 3 energies, and he's going to play the Pokemon Catcher forward my Darkrai. Now, if he can flip the heads, he'll be able to knock out the Darkrai, and he'll win the game. So hopefully the confusion, and spoiler alert, you know, there we go, he flips the tails, and he hurts himself. So 30 damage, that's bought me a turn. And we play the N. No, yeah, we play N because we want to get his hand down to 2, and hopefully start stalling him. And we've got some good shit here. So we'll put down another Litwick. We'll attach the Dark onto our Darkrai so we can retreat. And we have got a computer search here. So what we're going to do, we're going to retreat into our dude, and we'll our Chandelure, and we'll start putting damage counters on the guy that's already damaged. So we've now got 60 damage counters on his active Rayquaza, who's still confused, who could still again one shot and knock out our Chandelure. Or if you got another catcher from those 2 cards, he could knock out the Darkrai. So we're still not out of the woods. So are we going to pass the turn, or are we going to play the computer search? So let's see what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to play computer search, discarding the Darkrai and the Lampent, and I'm hopefully going to get myself another N, because I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it for next turn. So I do. Looks like I actually learned from my mistakes when I played with Smoothbat. So I got myself another N. So obviously, you know, if I had Shandy Beach, I keep calling it Shandy Beach. The deck is Shandy Beach. If I had a Tropical Beach, I could just, you know, play that and get myself 7 cards. So because I've done an attachment to his bench Rayquaza, and he retreats into it, and he's got enough damage to do 120. But that's cool because Chandelure has that magic number, has that magic 130, so I survived the attack. Now, so we'll play the level ball, because we have 2 Lampents, so we might be able to get another Lampent. Oh, on the top, no, we're going to get Vanillite. So we're going to start getting, was that Vanillish? I can't remember what the name of the evolution is, but basically we're going to start getting the Vanillite line sorted out, and we rip straight into a max potion. So his attack has now been negated, and we can peek on once more. And see, I could have Peacons and got the Vanillix if I would have known, but we're going to get ourselves out a second Chandelure. So we will rare candy into that dude, and we now have 2 Chandelures on the field. And we will put the Dark Energy on our active one so we can retreat, and we will Curse Shadow. So Curse Shadow, we will put the damage on the one that is already damaged. So that's going to put him up to 90, and then we can then retreat into our other Chandelure, and we can put a further 30 damage onto it, and put it on 130 damage count. Is that? Okay. Oh yeah, 130, because obviously we did the 10 from the confusion. So, from the confuse spray. So, he's now obviously puts an energy onto his Rayquaza, and he retreats into his other Rayquaza, and he can knock out the Chandelure. He can discard all 3 of those fire energies and knock out my Chandelure, which he does, 180 damage. He didn't have to catch it, so he now only has 1 more prize to get. 1 more prize, and I still have all 6 prizes to go. So we start, we get ourselves a Skylar. So from this Skylar, we're going to pull out, I'm hoping again we'll maintain the lesson, and we're going to pull out another N, because if we N him, we'll get him down to 1 card next time. And we're going to Curse Shadow and drop down 3 more damage counters on his damaged Rayquaza, putting on 160. So it's only got 10 more. If we had that other Chandelure, we could have knocked it out and he would be pretty stuck. So, but, why did I retreat into Sableye? I could have attacked with Sableye, but I didn't. I guess because maybe that Rayquaza over there has like, yeah, I think oh, that's why I didn't. See, I could have retreated into Sableye, I could have then attacked for the 10, knocking him out, but then he would have gone back into his other Rayquaza. Because obviously my previous window was quite small, I can't see any energies are on that. If you've got 2 energies, he'd have very easily knocked out my Sableye and won the game. So yes, that is why we didn't do that. Good play, well done. Finally, I actually did something clever. So he's going to do 120 damage to my Darkrai here, which is going to suck. No, it looks like he went for another Celestial Roar, because I saw cards going to his discard, so he didn't even attack. So we're going to put the Dark Energy onto Darkrai, so he's now got 2, and we're going to pull ourselves out an energy switch. So I don't want Sableye going in the active slot, can be very easily knocked out. So we're going to put that energy over there, and obviously he max potion and took away all our hard work, and that fucking hurt, that sucked. So we're going to do 90 and 30. So that was a bit of a risk. I think that was a massive risk on my part, because all he had to do was attach 1 energy from his 2 cards that he has in his hat to knock me out and win the game. But he didn't. He retreats into his other Rayquaza and plays a Jewel Ball. And I was like, seriously? You're playing Jewel Ball? Why? Why put fucking cards from the old rotation in this deck? You know, that just really annoyed me, and that really inspired me. I wanted to beat him even more. So he decides to get himself out of Dynamo, because I'm guessing out of that small deck of his now, he hasn't got hardly any energies left. He's been discarding them away. So we're going to play what are we going to play? We're going to play the Skylar. And from Skylar, we're going to have a little look at the right deck and see what's going on. I'm guessing we should probably get the Ultra Ball, yep, so we can then Ultra Ball, get rid of Lampent and the Dark, by the looks of things, and get ourselves out the Vanilluxe. So now we've got Vanilluxe, now we can Slippery Souls, and we can force him to have to move his Pokemon around. So, how much health? We need to start doing some maths. How much health is on that? We hit that for 90, didn't we? So we're going to retreat into... No, we're going to Slippery Souls first, that's cool. Slippery Souls, and that's going to force him to have to switch a Pokemon. He's got to swap one of his Pokemon out, so probably if he was clever he'd put out the Rayquaza that hasn't got any damage on it. That's what I'd imagine he's going to put forward, and that's what he does. So, we can use Curse Shadow, and we can put damage. We're going to put 1 damage on that Dynamo, because that means when we retreat into Darkrai, we can knock it out. And we'll put other damage over there, and we'll retreat into Darkrai, and we'll attack, doing 90 damage, and we're doing 30 damage, knocking out his Dynamo. So, getting ourselves a max potion. So now we've got one prize, and I think he only had 110 damage on the other one, so there's no point putting the 30 on that. And yeah, he's now pretty much stuck. So he's stuck there. He didn't have I don't know why he didn't just retreat into his Rayquaza and put damage on the field, but he didn't. So it looks like we can probably do the same thing again. So we're going to use Slippery Souls, and Slippery Souls back into Chandelure. This way we can now plant some damage on this Pokemon, and we can hopefully get ourselves a good knockout this turn. So, I can't see the amount of damage counters that are on his Pokemon, so I'm going to have to wait until I click on them. And right, here we go. So Curse Shadow, and that one has got on it 90, and that one's got 110, and that one's got 30. So that's got 90. So obviously we can knock that out with an attack. So we're going to put the 10 damage on the one that has all the damage counters on it. So that put up to 130, 140 damage. So when we retreat into Darkrai, we can attack this one, knocking out that one, and putting the other 30 damage on that Rayquaza, knocking that one out. Knocking out 2 Rayquazas in 1 attack. And now the tables have begun to turn. We've got a 4 prize knockout there. And I gotta say, I was thinking at the time, I can't believe I'm actually pulled this back. I pulled it back to 1 prize apiece. And look, he scooped. He actually scooped. So he pretty much could have won the game very early on. He chose to, you know, Celestial War instead of knocking out my Litwick. And another time he could have attacked and, you know, really put the pressure on, but chose to Roar again, and that was his downfall. I could not believe I won this game. I mean, I was ready, like I said, to scoop after turn 2 when I only had a Litwick and had 3 Rayquazas out of the field, but stuck with it. And this deck, man, when you get everything set up, it's hard getting 2 stage 2 set up, but it's good. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and like, comment, subscribe, and look forward for a bad deck video next time, using the colourless crap deck. Adios.